Bucharest. I am set. We're now at the Heroes of the Revolution Cemetery. This is the Hero of the Revolution Church, built shortly after the Romanian Revolution. Let's see if we can get inside just a little bit. Alright, that's enough. Okay, let's go into the cemetery. So the Romanian Revolution was in 1989, and a bunch of young dudes tried to, and succeeded to take down the communist government run by Nicolae Ceausescu. And these are the guys that made the revolution possible. These are the guys that gave their life for democracy, freedom, and for the Romanian people. These guys, most of them very, very young, died at revolution, shot by the military and by so-called terrorists. The new formed government, in the midst of the revolution, called the Nation Salvation Party, said that the ones that are shooting the people from the revolution are terrorists hired by Ceausescu to stop the revolution. But not in this day, and we're 2012, not in this day we don't know who were the terrorists. Goddamn ambulance. Right, so we didn't hear it. Here it goes again. During the Romanian Revolution, a newly formed government wanted to save the country, said that the ones that are shooting these guys, right, the revolutionaries, the ones that are shooting these guys are terrorists. But they didn't know what these terrorists were. They say they're Arabic terrorists hired by Ceausescu's friends, because Ceausescu got a lot of links and friends in the Arabic world. But no one had any clues, any links to them. So they said as part of the military that remained under Ceausescu, remained on the Ceausescu side. But no one, these days, no one knows who shot these people. There were few people arrested, charged of shooting these guys, but no one really prosecuted, no one really blamed for this. I mean, there were no one to put in jail because of this, say you shot the people at the revolution. Then no one. So after a while, after a couple of years, people thought that the revolution was just a coup. It was just a movement created by the new party that took Romania, the government of Romania after the revolution. And they say these people just created a coup to turn the Ceausescu down and to get to the power, and get our hands on the power. And yeah, thank you, motorcycle. Yeah, thank you very much. As you see, many of these people very, very young. So these people, out of their own concern for their country, out of their own disgust for the communists, rose against Ceausescu, and one of the Ceausescu's manifestations, marches. So on 29 December in Bucharest, but early in Timișoara and Brașov and a lot of other cities in Romania, these people rose against Ceausescu regime and made a large manifestation who afterwards turned into a revolution because the whole country was involved in this. It started at Timișoara, and a lot of people got killed there, and there are a lot of people in Timișoara that don't have graves like these ones because their body was hidden, was buried in unknown graves by the communist government, by the communist people that were in charge back then. So yeah, these guys, in a way, in a twisted way, are fortunate to have their graves. But there are people in Timișoara and the rest of the country that don't have graves because their body or statue were taken at the morgue and they're carried in large cars to unknown graves. And that is a very sad story, and it created some very tragical, very controversy documentaries that time that show where these people were taken and try to link some things and get together facts to find out where these guys buried. Yes, and afterwards they found their burial place and they took the body from there and buried them in proper places like this one. So this one is Cemetery of the Revolution Heroes. And we owe these guys a lot. We owe these guys our freedom. A lot of this. I'm emotional now because my dad was involved in the revolution. My dad was on the government building on that time. My dad was almost shot by the so-called terrorists. And these guys were totally unfortunate to take a bullet for us, for Romania. That's why almost all of them, it should be all of them, almost all of them have the Romanian flag on them. So we owe these guys a lot. And you may see, as you can see now, their cemetery is mostly empty. No one comes here to say thanks, to stop a minute, to think a minute. Almost no one. I mean, of course the relative, their family comes here. They've been more than 20 years from the revolution. And this place, before the cemetery was created here, this place was a playground for children. So you can see the moral impact of the people that time. Here was a playground, and now is Cemetery of the Revolution Heroes. So let's look at the photos for a little, right? Very, very young man. Look, there's a lady. They see, here says, I can't stand in a house when people outside on the street are dying. And see, says, I don't believe I will ever learn to die. Their messages are very powerful. And tragic is that people today in Romania are forgetting to thank this guy, are forgetting that these guys, yeah, it was a coup, so beside the thing that this thing turned into a coup, these people created the wave that started the revolution. So of course the people in Timișoara did the same, almost more than these guys. But we can't quantify the values, which one did most. But we should come here once in a while and say thanks to these guys. It's a beautiful and tragic place at the same time. And the stray Bucharest coming to greet me. Okay, that was it. Breaking Bucharest.